Okay, everybody, we're back. Very exciting it is too. So let me see what we've done here to the stream, which should completely ruin it, I don't doubt. For those of you that have just tuned in, yes, it is this naff. On air. Let's just make sure we are on air. We do appear to be on air. Okay. Let's get back to where we were before. Okay. Right, I was going to look at, for no other obvious reason, a bit of 3D gaming, as I was having a slightly heated debate some time ago about Amiga 3D games. And I was being told that the Amiga can't do 3D games, it's not as good as the PC, and it's a waste of time. And to a certain degree, yes, all of that is correct. But that's not the whole story. So, 3D goes back a long way. Ooh, Death Mask. There was a lot of this stuff going on in the early days of the Amiga, and in the early days of the PC, to be fair, in the early days of everything. This is how 3D was back in the olden days. Patchy. And what you need now is a bit of the Shadows. A bit of the Shadows music coming in. Or whatever it is. Patchy software. Is that it? Does it stay there forever, or does it do anything? No. It's just slow. Oh my god, this is ridiculously slow. What's going on? Oh, I can't wait this long. Life's too short. I'm not that interested, to be honest. But what I was going to say is, what Death Mask does, it's one of those on-grid 3D things. Let me see if I can find something else. Probably can't. Dungeon Master is another example. You know the things. But 3D is what I wanted to look at. And I'm doing this from memory, not an extensive list or anything, because I'm too tired and I can't be bothered, to be honest. I just thought I'd come on and say hello to people. Tomorrow I intend to do, when I feel a little bit better, I intend to do some hardware work, which should be a little bit more interesting. Oh, here we go. Music. Hey, hey. Hello, John. How are you, sir? How are you surviving the apocalypse? Hey, Macarena. Come on, where'd you make them? There it is. I'm well, mate. I hope you're in a good lady or two, just having a wee beer. We're okay, John. I'm full of cold and fluey, horrible gunk, but apart from that, we're okay. A beer sounds nice, but the trouble is, if I have a beer nowadays, I want to fall asleep. Can you remember what the minimum spec for this thing was, John? I can imagine it would be I don't know, an 030 or something. Oh, don't get stuck there, I was going to run behind. That's what I was going to do. I'm going to write balls of it. Do they follow? They do. They're very vocal, very Gloom-like. Is he auto shoot? No. This was the game that came along when the PC guys were all playing Doom, and ID Software said there would never be Doom on the Amiga. Well, we all know what happened there. Well, come on, guys. Got to press that thing, which does something else. Oh, it opens the other door in the room I started in. Oh, hello. Some more silver robots. I like the sound, but it is a little bit naff. I like the music. I do like Amiga music. Very ominous. No light shading. No light source. Gotta be some baddies. There we go. So there's no weapons to pick up, which is a little bit disappointing. I think you buy them, like Alien Breed, I believe. Oh. I'm playing this with a joypad at the moment, which is proving more difficult than it need be. How's work going, John? Are you guys still functioning, or have you closed up shop? Oh, hello. Oh, I knew. Oh, bugger off. Why are you shooting at me when your gun's pointed the wrong way? Anyway. Exit. Haha, take that. Now, I do remember the demo of this back in the olden days, and I seem to remember you were shooting by some barrels or something. Something like that. Oh, that's, yeah, I remember. Pick the coins up for credits. Yep, 200 credits, there we go. And what do credits make? Prizes. Oh, hello, more credits. It turns it into a Pac-Man-esque. Don't know. Why do robots bleed? Perhaps they're not robots. Do robots bleed? Do I know his dream of electric sheep? Yes, we're still functioning, providing WAN for the councils. Most are working from home though, yeah. Well, we've just laid off probably 90% of the company today, including myself. Which didn't work out too well, but there you go. So we're on 80% wages and the factory is effectively closed until further notice. Why am I flashing red? Oh, I died. Okay. Press any key. Doom, this is not. But the music's ace. It reminds me of, I don't know, Miami Vice? At least furloughed and not redundant. Yeah, that's true. We're in a bit of a sticky wicket at the company, as we can't provide to any suppliers, as the suppliers have all closed. Shut up shop. So if we can't... Oh, that was a quick death. If we can't deliver, we don't get paid. So we're in a bit of a pickle. But the other thing is we'd get paid by the government, allegedly, but not until the end of April at the earliest. So the company has got to bankroll its staff for 2 months. Which could be interesting. Come on, little fella. I imagine that's a spandex suit. Silver spandex. That's what robots wear in the future. I've seen Logan's Run. I know what they wear. Not sure I shot you then, but I'll take that. Oh, come on now. Game over. Thank God for that. Okay, so... Oh, wrong button. As you can see, we're on a Raspberry Pi at the moment. So that was Breathless. I've just copied all the WHD load games over, and it took about 2.5 hours. But anyway. What else is 3D? Gloom was 3D, wasn't it? Which is one of the later Amiga games. Gloom, Gunship 2000. When I bought my I bought a second-hand CD32 in about 19... well, it must be before Commodore closed. It must have been early 94. And it came with the save game of Gunship 2000, but not the game. I was quite disappointed. Because it looked ace in the magazines. Anyway, I've still, to the day, to now, never played Gunship 2000. Hang on a minute, I ain't done anything. Let's do some randoms. Blah, blah. Oh, it's a shame. Right, let's see if we can beef it up a bit. Resolution. That one. Window size. Full screen window. Floor. Okay. Resolution. I guess it's that, is it? Oh no. Resolution. Is it? No. No. That's that one. Window size. Big, if you don't mind. Oh god, it can't be that. Sure, that's bloody awful. I've turned the floor off as well. Floor on, please. Oh my god, it's even worse. I might continue at that. The graphics are bloody awful. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. The power-ups in Gloom are the same as the bullets. Which kind of makes sense, I think. But I'm not sure. As you can see, we're in a space brewery currently. This is where they brew space wine. Hello. Again, nice sounds. Kind of spoilt by the samples, I fear. But anyway. Hang on, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I always felt this game was aimed at the 12-year-old Amiga market. Which it probably was, in fairness. Whereas the PC stuff was aimed more of the adult gamer. I always thought that. I don't know if that's true or not. Exit. Oh, I love the sounds. Uh-oh. Stay alert. Watch out for... for what? Aggro skinheads. Because it's the freaking 90s, man. And that's what we do. Because you can't handle the truth. Right, we're going in. You were there, man. You were there. Ooh. What is this, a car park? Where is everybody? ZX Renew. Good evening, Peter. How's everyone in sunny Scotland? I see how a fearless leader has got coronavirus. Which is not good. Oh, Green ones. What do green ones do? I have a new weapon. Haha. Oh, for God's sake. Got a new weapon and got shot. God, don't you hate it when that happens? Anyway. What was that? Was that a bullet? I'm not sure if I was fit. No, it's Gloom, actually, this, Peter, with its... well, I don't know what to make of it, really. It is impressive, I guess. But I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now. I thought the graphics were hideous. What does that do? Oh. It's a... something. Anywho, fearless, gormless more like. We're talking about my gameplay. Heroic is the phrase you're looking for. Hang on, I've gone the wrong way. I've gone back to the entrance. Oof, gormless is correct. I appear to be in the toilets here for some reason. It's George Michael in here. Not you, George? Oh, no. Well, the door's open somewhere, but I don't know where. If it wasn't using Commodore 64 graphics, I could perhaps see where the exit was. Oh, it's that way. Okay. Oh my God. Walk towards the bouncing orb. Orbs. Oh, for God's sake. It's a shame. Yeah, like I said, I do vaguely remember the magazines covering this back in the olden days. And most of them raved about how good it was. I'm not sure I agree, to be perfectly honest. In fact, where's the Del Tree button? There we go, that's better. Right, is that a Spectrum? It looks like a Spectrum, doesn't it? It's more like VIC-20 graphics. Anyway, so that was Amiga's best efforts. So what have we done? We've done Breathless, we've done Fears That Crashes, and Gloom. Oh, Death Mask crashed, didn't it? Did it? I think it did. Pew. Death Mask, right, let's try Death Mask ECS. OCS, whatever the hell it was. Death Mask. Alien Breathe 3D, yep, well done, John. John's on it. God, there's a million of them. Death Mask, Death Sword, Death Bringer, Death Takeaway. Anyway, right, here we go. Angie is in a queue at Waitrose at the moment. Apache software. Alien Breed 3D. Yes. Oh god, it was mega slow, wasn't it? You got any symptoms, John? Can he hide money? Can he hide money? Bloody foreigners. What's going on here? I'm not bored of this bloody thing. Death Mask. What a load of old shite. Okay, let's go Alien Breed 3D, which would be AGA, I guess. Can't be ECS, surely. Hang on a minute. Where's AGA gone? Alien Breed 3D. Alien Breed 2 AGA. 3D. Hang on. Alien Breed 3D 2. 3D AGA. Oh my god. It's too hard. Too hard. Oh, Waitrose, not Tesco's. Oh, I see. I see. Sorry, chaps. I'm a little bit not quite with it today. What do you do? Alien Breed 3D now loading. Cool. Play again. What's this running on, Mike? It's running on a oh my god, a Raspberry Pi 3. Because I can't be bothered to unplug to plug the Amiga in. It's at the shelf at the side of me. I just can't be bothered to find all the cables. So I've got dozens of Pis kicking about, so I thought I'd connect one up. I did start doing a Pi 4, but oh god, it's such a palaver getting a Pi 4 going. I want a nice easy distro. You can plug it in, turn it on, it boots quickly. Oh, hello. Stay on the road, boys. Don't go on the moors. Oh, how'd you open the door? Hello? Oh god, how do you open the bloody door? Is there a switch? Well, I'm not that bothered about going in, to be honest. If there's a howling banshee shouting at me, there's no way I'm going through the door. Enter, space, control, alt, shift. Yeah, this is another game that was a stinker. Oh, I've got to go in there, haven't I? Have I got to go in there? Go on, John. Oh, what the hell do you do? I've got some more VIC-20 graphics to look at. It always concerned me slightly when I played PlayStation. You're rocking the movie. Book quote. Book quotes tonight. Yeah. I've been in isolation for 4 days with pneumonia. So I thought I'd do a stream so I can talk nonsense. How do you open the bloody doors, John? Oh, space. Go. Oh, hello. Oh. They're very quick buggers, aren't they? Let me use the D-pad. It's a little less sensitive. Okay. Hello. You a buddy? It's a shame. It's a shame. Anyway. What's going on now? I seem to be stuck behind. I'm stuck behind some barrels for no obvious reason. There we go. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Can't open that for some reason. Those Cyberknights are quick. They are quick, little buggers. Why can't I open that door? Blue key. Ah, we're on it. Oh, you've got to get up pretty early to catch me out. Hang on. Got some more barrels to get. There we go. I've got some sort of gold something or other. Red. What's red mean? Red means red key. Oh, gold. Right, let's go back to the other end. So it's got to be this door. Space. Nope. Shoot. Nope. Don't know what that button does. What does that do? Walk forward. I'm off for a bite to eat now. See you soon. See you later, John. See you soon, buddy. Take it easy. You're not missing much, if I'm perfectly honest. Right, I'm bored with this. So that's whatever the hell it is. What is it? Alien Breed. Let's try Alien Breed 3D2. Alien Breed 3D2. The Killing Grounds. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm not sure if I've played this, to be honest. Team 17 and Ocean. So they were releasing games way after the death of Commodore. Is that it? It's a very short game. Oh, here we go. Programming. No, I've definitely never, ever played this before. Oh my god. Control options, game credits. Level 1, 1 player. Save position, exit. Oh, play game. I awake. For a few moments I lie in a daze, not knowing who or where I am. Then the memory of my ordeal floods back. It was a Commodore 64. I just started to press load and the hours flew by anyway. Hello. Yes. Looking good. Oh, I have played this before. I haven't played it with dodgy graphics though. This is not working very well. In fact, this is working pretty poor. I can tell because I'm smart. Well, the graphics are much clearer and crisper. If they weren't corrupt. Anywho. So that runs like a dog. Oh, fixed. Alien Breed 3D AGA fixed. Oh, why don't I play that one? What's fixed about it? That's the first one in it with the VIC-20 graphics, so we'll ignore that. Right, I was going to ask John for his input. Any of you guys know any more 3D stuff on the Amiga? FPS? Got to be some. Let's have a look in B. Oh, we've done B. C. Chaos Engine. D. Death Mask. I don't know why Death Mask plays up, but it does. I haven't got any CD32 images on here. Purposely. Because most of them are A1200 stuff. And they take up too much room. Did I do well? Not sure. I did. Well, you all know where this is going as we go down the list of Amiga stuff. Penthouse hot numbers, now you're talking. Player Manager. I did play, what was the Kevin Tom's game? The addictive thing, addictive software. That was Football Manager, wasn't it? I did play that on the Spectrum Next the other day for about 3 hours straight. I tried to get Toaster Town to win, and they didn't. But they didn't do too bad. P. P. Oh, I've been there. Q. There's some dodgy alphabet work going on here. Rise of the Robots AJ. Robinson's Requiem was also sort of semi-3D. Well, it was 3D, but it was more of a what do you call it? Adventure-y role-play type thing. Football Manager, nice guy. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Kevin Tom's nice guy. He's got coronavirus as well, I believe. So I hope he's okay. That's similar-ish to something I've seen before. Right. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot about the intro. It's another one I never had back in the day, and it would never have run on the system I had back in the day anyway. I only had a 500, I never bought a 12. Not originally anyway. That's a pretty decent intro, isn't it? Well, hello, pterodactyl. Right, Terry? This has got disaster written all over this. Manchester kaput then. Yes, it is. Manchester's... I reserved the hotel, but I didn't pay for it. So that's cancelled. Robinson's Requiem. This is a Requiem. Oh dear. There's a lot of people involved with this. Yes, alright. Stop going through the... uh-oh. God knows what all this means. What does this mean? Level of detail low. Alright. Okay. Low. High. Easy. Well, let's go. I'm a medium kind of guy. Dimension of window low. Let's go. Oh, I've got it now. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, sounds pretty clever. Music is on. There's some musical effects. That's a microscope. Control of diseases on. Oh, we need those, especially in these times of need. Peter, should we move it to Blackpool? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. There's also the Amiga thing's going to be moved from whenever it was, June, and that's now going to be towards the end of the year, September, I think. I don't think there's going to be too much going on in the gaming computer world, the retro world, over the next 3 or 4 months. So I'll have to wait for a beer, Peter, unfortunately. Blackpool, yeah, and she'd like that. She hates Blackpool. I'm not sure if this is loading or it's packed in or what the hell's going on. All that intro for a load of old nothing. Okay, S, what do we got? I'm just doing a quick look now before we inevitably go on to Doom. Oh, actually we could do... Super Stardust. I remember Stardust coming out. We can do Wolfenstein first. Theme Park. I did enjoy Theme Park. It's surprisingly good on the Amiga. Total Carnage. Transantarctica. I always thought that looked pretty. I did see an advert for that back in the olden days, and it looked fantastic. Never ever played it, so that could be one. Enemy Unknown. Very briefly, I only ever played that. Virtua Karting. Now these things, I don't know if that'll... Let's just have a little look at that. See how it runs. It might run like a dog. Fabio. Oh, hello. Let's race. Yep. I just had a sneaky suspicion that wouldn't work. Not only does it not work, but it's killed the emulation. Not a problem. Like my drawing. Well, drawing. It's a, what do you call it? A deluxe paint thing. Completely confused now. Right. Instead of messing about, let's go straight to what everybody wanted to play back in the olden days on the Amiga but couldn't. And that is, of course, not necessarily Wolfenstein 3D, but Doom. Now this is only emulating a 68040, so this should run like a breeze, I guess. I'm not sure if this is not the most smooth game on the Amiga, as it has a few issues. Oh, actually, that's a bit of a fib. Ah, okay. I'm not even sure it's got sound. There are a couple of versions of this. There's Novacoder's version, which does have sound and probably runs a lot better than this does. This does. There we go. It pauses every so often. I don't know why that is. Is that the way I came in? Oh no. It is. The graphics are quite clean, aren't they? If you look at this for being, what year is it? Wolfenstein 3D would have been, was it 92? I can't remember. And it is very nice and clean to compare with, say, Gloom that we've just played on the Amiga. You've got wide open spaces. It's clearly visible what's going on. You can see where you're going and what you're doing. Now, if this ran better, I'm not sure if this is a problem with the sound that's doing this, but I just wanted to show it working. Now, the speed is obviously there as it flies along. It's just when it goes to make a sound, it stops. So it could well be the sound libraries are buggered up or something. Yeah, like Peter says, the Spectrum Next. There is a Wolfenstein 3D coming for the Spectrum Next, which I guess will probably look exactly the same as this. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so that's that. But the game that everybody wanted to play on the Amiga. Which one is this, by the way? Is this Novacoder's? It is Novacoder's. I wonder what's going wrong with this. What do I need? It's quite heavy on the overheads, isn't it? 8 meg of RAM. I'm not sure if it's got a stack. Anyway, I'm not going to mess about with that. But what everybody wanted to play on the humble Amiga was, should we play Boom? There's so many versions now. Oh, there's Breathless. Anyway. But like I say, what everybody wanted was an OA Doom. I suppose it doesn't matter what it is, does it? They're all the same. As long as I've copied a WAD over, I suppose. Have I copied a WAD over? Yeah. So this is the game, obviously. Oh, 93. Okay. So that must mean that Wolfenstein was 92. Was it, or 91? This is the game that everybody wanted to play on the Amiga, but John Carmack said it couldn't be done. I think what he really meant was, I can't be bothered to get it done because there's pretty much no market. Which is fair comment. So is it far? Oh, it's one of these that works on the mouse. Oh. W to move forward. How very modern. Can we cheat? I, D, K, F, A. Yes, we can. I'll just try it with mouse. Ah, okay. So suddenly you've gone from Wolfenstein 3D, with its quite clear graphics, open spaces, to Doom, which is claustrophobic and very busy. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Monitors, I guess. We're supposed to be on Mars, aren't we? ZX and Mike, since I'm an Amiga noob, get in touch after stream. Will do, Peter, will do. So, yeah, so that was it really. This is the game that everybody wanted to play. Now, eventually, when Doom did release on the Amiga, which I should really do a bit of a story about all that, and find out when the original source code was released by John Carmack and ID, and the attempts to get Doom on the Amiga. There were 2 or 3 failed attempts, I think, before one actually appeared, which is quite a story in itself. But as you can see, Doom can go along at a blistering pace. So that's it really. I suppose what we could do is very quickly have a look at Quake, as this is another port from the mighty ID, or id. Where is Quake? Quake. Now this runs like a dog because this is just emulating an 040 and you need an 060. So it's certainly not... Oh no, not that one. Where's the other one? Amiberry. This is a Nova Coder game. It takes quite a long time to load off the USB. Oh, it's not too bad actually. So don't forget, this is emulating an 040. So it's never going to be impressive, and it certainly isn't impressive. But the very fact it's run at all is, I think, is amazing, absolutely fantastic. So anyway, so there we go. That's the life cycle of Doom or FPS on the Amiga. Now, if I was playing this on the Vampire, it of course whizzle along at a fair old lick, but I'm not. But far more importantly than that, I have food to eat, so I'm going to say cheerio, and I'll see you in a stream tomorrow, as I'll probably be doing streams fairly regular now, as I've got nothing else to do. So, 060 version looks good. It does look good on 060. It works really quite well. I do have the 060 version. Well, yeah. If I had my 060 Amiga on the go, we could play it at full speed. But anyway, so I'll say cheerio for now. Thank you very much for watching. Not the most exciting stream, but I just wanted to say hello to people and make sure everyone's happy and well. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.